3, 2, 1, and action. What is up, Travels with Buddy Nation on the Travels with Buddy Station? Today is Saturday, May the 3rd. Come on, bud. And it is a nice day out there. Today, I'm going to be doing some incline dumbbell presses. I'm going to do some pyramid sets. I'll do about 4 or 5 sets. And I got it on a slight incline. I'm going to use the ViveSpark bench. And usually when I do an incline, I keep it at I usually have the incline a little bit higher, but today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to have the incline a little lower. As you can see, you can set the incline on this bench. I usually do incline presses at about this level right here. And sometimes I can go up to this level here. This hits a lot of shoulder, works a lot of shoulder when you're up this high. But typically this is the level where I usually do incline presses, but today I'm going to bring it a little bit lower and I'm going to do inclines from just a slight incline. I did a decline a few weeks ago on this. This also has a decline where you can set it for even lower. This right here is the for doing like presses, like shoulder presses. But you can also set for like a decline, so it's actually lower than flat level. And I've done presses on this as well. But today, and I've also done flat, so it's got the flat. This right here was just flat. And one of the reasons why I got this bench is because you could adjust this seat here, the bottom part of the seat. That way your butt doesn't slip down when you're doing an incline press. So I got the bottom seat raised slightly, and I got the back part raised slightly, and I'm going to do, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 sets of dumbbell presses. I'm going to pyramid the weight up. And Buddy is already taking a nap. And so make sure you stay tuned, and I'm going to probably start with maybe 40-pound dumbbells, and I'm going to increase the weight with each set. And I'll put Bud, I want to put Bud in the other room because I don't want him to get whacked with the weights or anything like that. But later, maybe I'll take Bud for a walk. I gave him a little bit of a haircut last week, not much, because it still could be a little chilly. So I want to make sure he has enough hair where he's warm. But I think we're heading into some warmer weather. The next thing I got to do is trim his paws. There's the nails on his paws because they're getting long, and he does not like that too much. Oh, but. Alright, well anyways, without further ado, I'm going to put Bud in the other room. Maybe Bud can do some inclines. Say, what's this? And Bud can do some incline presses too, huh, Bud? But I want to make sure Bud gets in the camera too because, you know, he's a handsome looking dog. And I'm going to do some incline dumbbell presses on the ViveSpark machine. Okay. Before I begin training, I'm going to take 3 deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I feel more relaxed already. And I'm going to begin doing incline dumbbell presses. And I got using the ViveSpark bench press. I got my incline, the seat part inclined a little bit. And I also got the backrest inclined just slightly. And I'll warm up with a couple of dumbbells. Alright, I'm going to do my first set with about 2 40-pound dumbbells. Let's see what I can get. Warm up. Come along with me. 20 reps. It's a nice warm-up set. I got to get used to getting on and off this bench. I know it's a little higher than my other one, but it felt really good to do that set at this decline or incline level, just a slight incline. Again, like I say, usually when I do, typically when I do dumbbell presses, incline presses, I go up a little bit higher, but this is a different angle. Feels slightly different, feels pretty good. So I'm gonna rest about a minute or so, add a little bit more weight to the dumbbells, and I'll do another set. All right, next I got some 45s on, and I'm gonna see what I can get with this. Count along with me. Alright, I got 18 with that. Whew. I don't want to crank too hard today because it is warm out, and but I'm not used to training doing presses from this angle, so it feels kind of different. You know, it's like a shock in my muscles a little bit more because the angle is slightly different. Typically when I do these, I go up just a little bit higher on the incline. That's why it's good to, you know, change your routine up a little bit because it shocks the muscles, it works the muscles from a slightly different area. But that felt really good. So I'm gonna rest about another 2 minutes or so. I'm gonna add a little bit more weight on the dumbbells. I'll put two 50-pound dumbbells in my next set. So stay tuned. All right, now I'm getting warmed up a little bit. I'm on my third set. I got some 50s, two 50-pound dumbbells, so it's a total of 100. See what I can get with these on this slight incline level. I'll try to get 15. Count along with me. I got another set of 18 with the 50s. Did a little better than I thought I would. Because it feels slightly different at this angle. I'm not really used to this angle, but my muscles are getting adapted to it quickly. It's similar to the angle that's a little bit higher, but it does feel slightly different, but a really good exercise. So I'm gonna rest another minute or two. Probably do maybe 2 more sets. I'll probably go up to maybe 60. I'll go 55 on my next and maybe 60 on my final set. And so I'll rest a minute and I'll do another set. All right, this is my 4th set. I got 55-pound dumbbells. Let's see what I can do with this. We try for at least 10 reps. Count along with me. Oof, I got 12. Whew. Did a little better than I thought at that level. But it felt good. I'll do one more set. Add another 5 pounds each dumbbell, so bring it up to 60 pounds. And I'll try to get at least 10 with that. So stay tuned. All right, next. I'm going to do my 5th and final set of dumbbell incline presses. I got two 60-pound dumbbells, 120 pounds. And I'm going to try to get at least 10 repetitions with this. Come along with me. Alright, woof, I got 12 reps with that. Did a little better than I thought I did. Because that angle's, I'm not used to that angle. Especially when I really started feeling it was when I started putting a little bit more weight on. That's because my muscles aren't used to that angle and they're like, ooh, it's kind of different, you know, it's shocking them a little bit. But that's a really good, you know, if you're used to doing dumbbell inclines, try doing them at slightly different angles. You know, vary your angle a little bit and you'll notice, you know, it feels like your muscles are working harder because they're not used to training in that position. But it's a really good exercise, dumbbell press. And whether you're doing flat, press, incline, decline, you should try doing, training all different angles, even different, slightly different incline angles as well. And remember, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to Travels with Buddy. Remember to keep training, keep taking those walks, and have an awesome day. Peace out.